We're playing some Annie mid lane for you today. Up against a Zed in this lane. That is very worrying. It looks like my team does want to go for an invade today, so I guess that's what we'll do. We are up against a Zed, as I said. That's terrifying. I was going to play Zed this game. Then, wouldn't you know it, I was last pick. This Zed was second to last pick. So they teased me, man. They teased me. I picked Annie. Not, like, the best thing in the world, Annie into Zed, but Annie is it's very possible to play super, super safe on Annie. That's for sure. Alright, I'm just gonna focus here for a minute because invades are always a little bit scary. They should be anticipating a little bit here. Alright, we going all the way here? Alright, looks like it. Yep. Oh, the Zed's AFK. Nice. They got first blood, but we traded, so that's not terrible. He did ward that river. He expects me to come up that way, which I would do, obviously. That's... So who actually got that kill? Ez, and then Jinx got the kill for us, so... Not the worst thing that's ever happened. Just poke him a little bit there. Gonna use my Q to CS here because, if you don't know, Annie's Q refunds all the mana and half of the cooldown if you kill a minion with it. Which obviously makes it quite viable for CS. Because with a Doran's Ring giving you mana back whenever you kill a minion, it basically means that you are at a net positive. Which is why that is the only way to run Annie for her starting items in the mid lane is a Doran's Ring. There you go. Throw that auto attack and the Q at the same time to ensure that the minion dies. We are up on CS here. This is good. I'm letting myself regain some mana here because I used a bunch of it, obviously, in that invade, and then... Yeah, in the invade, and then later trading with Zed, so... So now I'm just going to sit back and farm up as best as I can. I don't want to... Obviously, feeding a Zed not going to go very well for you. So that's, you know, we're just going to play safe. That's all there is to it. There you go. We're back up to basically full mana here. I am almost... There you go. Have my stun charged up, so that's good for us. Just wanted to get the last auto on him there to proc Thunderlords. Didn't want to lose the siege minion. Luckily, he was silly and pushed out the wave for me there. Aww. That didn't actually land. That makes me sad. Now, I do have an advantage over this guy in that I got an assist for that kill on Ezreal. He was not part of the kill on Hecarim. my W does no damage because I'm leveling it second instead of first. A lot of Annies will level their W first because it does the most AoE damage in your kit, other than obviously your ultimate, which is your primary burst ability. But I like leveling Q first because it lowers the cooldown, makes it easier to CS, and also increases your poke damage. You know, if you want to use it like that. I am still well ahead of this guy in CS because I'm Annie, and it's pretty easy to do that on Annie, actually. Now, my Ignite's back up here. In a lot of ways, I really want to Tibbers this guy, you know, do my full combo, and then do my full combo and hopefully get a kill. But he's Zed, and I'm really scared of him. I think I'm very rightfully scared of him, actually. Alright. So I missed a bunch of those. I was just focusing a little bit. I really want to all-in this guy. I just don't think it would be a good idea, though. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I just all-in him right now? He wants to all-in me. You know he does. Like, Zed's one of those champions where he can very easily prep for a kill. So, if he gets me low enough, then he can just kill me. I'm obviously playing super, super, super far back to compensate for that. Getting the minions that I can safely get. He is pushing the wave because he can't help himself. Missed the siege minion there, not sure how. He was full health. There's no reason for him to back here. So I guessed that he was roaming either bot or top. I'm just gonna ping every time he goes missing. Like, I play Akali a lot these days, and the playstyle is very similar. Can't kill your lane, they're playing too safe. That's really quite unfortunate. Alright. Well, that does get him out of the lane, which gives us license to farm up a little bit here without him around. And maybe get some damage on the tower. Because I do have Tibbers to tank this for me. Zed, of course, does not have teleport. So I can get a good amount of damage on that turret there. And he backed and got a serrated Dirk and 2 extra longswords. This guy just wants to straight up kill me. Zhonya's is at 2,900. I can almost afford to get the entire thing. Staying here could be a terrible idea. Don't get me wrong. It could be awful. But if staying here allows me to get my entire Zhonya's in a single back, then it'll be very, very good for us. He's pushing under my turret over and over and over again. Pantheon is in the wings. I know he's there, so he's not going to get anything done here. Ow. Got him! Return kill. Whew. Had I backed there, I would have killed him much easier. But, because I didn't back there, not sure why I used my flash, by the way. That was a total panic flash. I think my finger was just on the button. Because I didn't back there, I get my full Zhonya's on my first back. Could be very good for us. Q's now at max rank. It's dealing a decent amount of damage already. Going to use my E as I walk back into lane to charge up my stun a little bit faster. Scores are pretty even here. I've got a little bit of a gold lead still on this guy, which is nice. That Fizz top is not having a good day. Also, Fizz is having such a not good day that he actually had to build a Cull, which not ideal for Fizz, obviously. Alright, so Zed roamed, got a kill. That's not ideal for us. He is building into his Youmuu's first item. Don't blame him there. I really do just want to continue to farm from a distance here. I don't want to give this guy anything if I don't have to. So now he's starting to play a little bit smarter. He's starting to deny me a little bit of CS. A lot of that is because I'm actually very scared of him. Where'd this guy go? I am not sure where he went, actually. Tibbers seems to know. Alright. So that was an interesting chase. I didn't know Tibbers stayed on his target quite like that. That was interesting. Alright, so that was silly of him. More plays like that, and this is going to be a pretty easy lane for us. Going to push this out as quickly as possible. Can I one-hit these guys yet? No. Can't even two-hit them yet. Alright, so that's that wave pushed out. I now have 1,500 gold to spend. Ooh. That was an allied Jinx rocket. Spooked me there. Next stop, Morellonomicon. I have done the defensive thing. I bought the Zhonya's first item, which of course there, I don't know if I even needed to use my Zhonya's. I'm not quite sure. He doesn't seem to realize that he had to... I'm not quite sure, like... I don't think he realizes that if he doesn't deal damage to me while his ult is ticking up, it doesn't do as much damage to me when it finally pops. So... So here I come. Tibbers! Got him! Nice. Nice. Me being there was very, very good for us. I blew up the Fizz, got the Fizz ult. I killed the Ezreal, got his flash. His flash. His ult. They've got to be very careful. Oh. I knew it was coming too. It still hurt me on the inside, but I knew they were going to steal that dragon from us. There was just no way that they didn't steal it. Sorry guys, my phone keeps dinging in the background, so it's a little bit distracting. Stop taking my farm, Renekton. I guess he's 7-2. He's welcome to do whatever he wants. Rip. Didn't expect the everyone to run there. Nice. Still ends up being okay for us. I really did not expect the Ezreal to be there for whatever reason, and then I didn't play it very well. If I had flashed at the right time, okay. That probably felt pretty bad for him. There you go. Oh, and I have my Zhonya's too. That was just badly played on my part. My bad, guys. My bad. It happens sometimes, you know? But Tibbers is already up in 15 seconds again, so... oh well. Oh well, I died. My team got a bunch of kills. I'm slacking a little bit on the CS. Oh, that's irritating. That's very frustrating. I hate Fizz. Alright. Man, I hate playing against Fizz. You have no idea. Guy tilts me to no end. Oh well, once again, I died, but I got a kill. I stopped playing smart when I realized that I was winning super hard, which is not the way to play this game, obviously. You don't want to just stop using your brain. For really any reason. You just have to keep thinking. But it's not a big deal. We get the tower. Tibbers is back up already because I do have 42% CDR. That is probably GG here soon. Like, he couldn't shut me down, and our bot lane, like, top lane actually is where it's at. He just wrecked this Fizz top. So, well done on your part, Renekton, certainly. I do have Tibbers up. I should be charging up my stun on the way into lane, for sure. That's something that I should be doing. I am coming bot here because I think that's where... Heck a pony, man. Heck a pony. Let's see if I can't... Ah! The miss! Everything! The miss! Oh my god, my fingers were in the wrong place. I was hitting tab instead of Q. What am I doing with my life? That was really quite unfortunate. Alright. Super unfortunate. Got Pantheon, but died for it, which is becoming less and less worth it. Like, just killing any of them and dying for it is becoming less and less worth it, so... I need to play better. I need to play smarter. Here we go. I'm gonna focus here. I had a really good early game, and now I'm just playing like a moron, honestly. My stun wasn't charged up there. I dropped Tibbers, like... feel like a pull from Blitz there would have ended up in a dead enemy team member, for sure, but that's okay. Pantheon, I guess killing Pantheon is pretty worth it, actually. He's not doing bad for himself. Is he gonna stay here? Yeah, he is. What a fool. He's so fast. Oh my gosh, what is this nonsensical movement speed? Did he pop Youmu's or something? I have no idea. Alright. Alright, he was way faster than I expected him to be. There's the double.
An ally has been slain.
Whoops. I am just fat fingering all over the place today. Just there you go. Okay.
Killing spree.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'm tempted to stay here and see if I can't. Like I was saying, I was tempted to stay there to see if I could kill the Pantheon, which we ended up doing, but we should have... I don't know. I'm playing like a spoon all of a sudden. I had a really great early game this game, and then now, like, my CS has gone up 4 in the last probably 10 minutes. I don't even know. I'm losing my mind here, guys. We're still a very fed Annie, like 10 and 6 with 100 plus CS. We're doing a lot of damage to these guys, for sure. We have our Zhonya's, which is good. We're building towards our Ludens. That'll be the 3-item spike. Stun is charged up. I can easily 1v1, or really, realistically, I could 1v2 any members of their team. Lux I'm a little bit scared of, but everybody else. And the only reason I'm scared of Lux is because she can burst just as well as I can. Come here. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you play Annie. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was awesome. That felt good. Alright, going straight for our Rabadons now. No reason to do anything else. So, what you see what I did there is that I flashed, right, onto the Lux, because I knew she was there. Dropped Tibbers because it's my primary burst ability with my stun charge, so she could not, she couldn't retaliate in any way. And then, from there, I had Tibbers up. All I had to do was rotate my abilities properly, and it was, they couldn't have done anything. So now, let's see. If he stays, he's dead. Actually, if all 3 of them stay, they're still probably dead. Wonder if they know I'm here. Nope. that's a quadra followed by a triple. Which must feel pretty bad if you're the enemy team. Because basically, you couldn't have done anything about this. It was inevitable. By the time Tibbers is down, he'll already almost be back up. Like, watch. He's down. Now I've got 12 seconds on Tibbers. You can almost permanently have Tibbers up now. Which is really nice. At 43%? Oh. Alright. I do have my Zonias should things go down. Aw. Sad. I'm now 19-7 all of a sudden. This champion, man, once you take off on Annie, you just can't stop. Like, just keep going. It's crazy. So that was a quadra, followed by a triple, followed by a double. For those of you at home keeping track with me. And it's a 26-minute game. So I now have the most kills in the game, like, by a lot, and all of a sudden my contribution has just skyrocketed. Like, Renekton carried the early game, allowing me to have a good early game with a champion who, against Zed, should not have had as easy a time as I did. But then, once I hit my power spike, late game and mid game, basically now I just disintegrate them. And they can't really do anything about it. We could Baron. We could. If we wanted to. Like, they can't stop us. Team fights go in our favor. I'm a very fed Annie. Is Hecapony caught out here? Can I kill this Fizz? He's 2 and 13, so yeah. Obviously I can kill the Fizz. We're gonna try something here. If they know we're here... Okay. She did a lot of damage. She has a Rabadon's and a Medjai's. That is an odd support build if I've ever seen it. We could probably just... yeah, let's just go for this. I want to do something a little bit flashy here. Alright. I'm just gonna quietly end the game here. Aww. Oh well, that means I get my Rabadon, so I'm not too sad about it. That was a little bit of silliness. We could have just ended the game, but I wanted to go for a little bit more, and apparently I had just used my stun, even though I thought I had it up, because it did not stun Zed. Yeah, and he doesn't have cleanse or anything, or weird Mercurial build or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Support is doing really well. He's getting the S this game, 2, 3, and 17, definitely. Not sure if we'll get an S. Hard champion to get an S on, honestly, because she's just capable of carrying so hard. And I'm not hard carrying this by any means, but I am doing things, for sure. So, Let's take away wolves. Let's take away raptors. I don't know. We shouldn't really... Like, farming isn't necessary at this point. Their inhib is coming back up. We should have at least gotten the top inhib. I don't know what we were doing there. I don't know. We're now all in their jungle, which is interesting. This is an odd play. Okay, there you go. That'll work. Fizz, although he is very behind, it still does a lot of damage, so. Alright, so Ez is now cut off from the rest of his team. Let's take this inhib. Yeah, that was a 4 for nothing. We might as well end the game here. Guys, if you did enjoy this gameplay, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, do the thing. If you loved it, subscribe for more content every day. I'm doing this part a little bit early. I don't know why. It just occurred to me to do it a little bit earlier than usual. It was a good Annie game. It was a fun Annie game. I enjoy playing Annie quite a lot. She is quite an enjoyable champion. We got a, we did well. We did well for ourselves. We did well for the team. Yeah, we did well. We got the S-, so that's good. Damage dealt, by far the most in the game. Well, actually, not by far. This Ezreal did really well. He did really well. So guys, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below. Really helps me out. Subscribe for more content every single day. I hope I see you next time. As always, this is Mizuna, signing off.